While the northeastern state of Manipur is gripped with ethnic violence between two communities, now the Supreme Court today, while hearing petitions with regards to the violence in the state, has stated and in fact observed that the Supreme Court shall not become a forum that escalates the violence in the state, and no submissions shall be made which can disrupt the situation on ground. The observations of the top court, headed by the Chief Justice of India, Dr. Justice Dhananjay Chanchud, came in after various submissions from both the sides, whether it's from the petitioner or were from the centre. The Supreme Court held that it is not in fact the controller of the law and order situation, and the least it can do is give directions if at all necessary at this point of time. The Supreme Court has also asked the central government to file fresh status reports indicating the situation at ground, and would also be considering another aspect with regards to an internet ban in the state of Manipur tomorrow. The hearing, which is going to take place tomorrow, was adjourned today because the bench wanted to study the status report that has been filed by the central government with regards to the law and order situation and the deployment of the paramilitary forces in the state, and in fact wants to study as to what the Manipur government is doing at this point of time. While there is no respite from the violence, the centre goes on to say that the situation is coming down to normalcy, and in fact the violence in the state has decreased down, and now the central government will argue its case before the topmost court of the country tomorrow, and the matter will be heard by a bench headed by the Chief Justice of India. Now, whether or not certain kind of directions would be passed by the topmost court of the country or not is something that is a matter of time. We'll get to know tomorrow. But at this point of time, the situation which remains tender in the state of Manipur, the Supreme Court, giving out a very empathetic view to it, has said that the Supreme Court shall not be made a forum where it could escalate, in fact, the violence that is happening in the state at this point of time.